I'm the 13th Wolfman, and VCI was nice enough to send over Scream Theater, Volume 7. Yeah, what we have here is two movies. The first one being Swamp of the Ravens, and the second one being Zombie, a.k.a. I mean, they're calling it Zombie. This is not the Lucio Fulci Zombie. This is the 1964 classic, I Eat Your Skin. Let's start with Swamp of the Ravens. Swamp of the Ravens has to deal with Dr. Frost. Dr. Frost is holding these highly illegal experiments where he's experimenting on the dead, trying to conquer death. Actually, it reminds me so much of the style of Reanimator. You know, they even mention 8 minutes, and he believes that anything after 8 minutes can't be revived. And it's an okay movie, but there were scenes in this movie where it kind of dragged, and I feel that we weren't given enough information. He really loved this woman, and that was the one thing he was trying to conquer, is to bring her back. But if he didn't, if when he brought the dead back, they didn't come back right, he just threw them in. He had his version of Igor, throw them into the swamp. He lived in this really weird boathouse looking house out in the middle of some swamp in Spain, I believe the movie was made. And like I said, it's okay. It's it could have been, I mean, I feel that when they made it, it could have been better. Next is I Eat Your Skin. Now, this movie was made in 1964, but it wasn't released until 1971, and it wasn't released until 1971, and it was released with the 1971 classic, I Drink Your Blood. So it's almost like they put this on the shelf saying there's no one that's going to want to see this, and then the zombie craze hit in 1968, and, you know, with Night of the Living Dead, and after that, they still didn't feel that it didn't really have not much of a story, but much of a way to sell it. So they waited around for something to double bill this with, you know, for the drive-in horror feature. Now, I like Zombie, a.k.a. I Eat Your Skin. I thought that was a really cool movie. I mean, it was done really well. And I do love the artwork. If you can see it right there. It's in black and white, so it has a lot of different... It has the shades of gray, and it looks different. And I always like a little bit more, not all movies, but I do like some black and white films because of the way the shadows fall, and the blacks and the grays and the whites, and it's just, you know, kind of cool. Overall, I would give Scream Theater, well, I'd give Swamp of the Ravens probably 2.5 chainsaws out of 4, and I'd give I Eat Your Skin 3.25 chainsaws out of 4. There were some slow parts, I can't deny that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the link to VCI Entertainment below. You could check them out. They have a bunch of these Scream theaters. This is Volume 7. I think they're up to I think they have up to 8 volumes now. And I'm really looking forward to if they put more of these out, because they are so cool. But yeah, so check them out. I'd like to hear what you think. I'm the 13th Wolfman. I'm on the prowl.